Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ako Yvette in the building. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the advantages of a sole proprietorship. Alright, so in my previous videos, we have talked about what a sole proprietorship is, and then I gave some tips in which if you actually have a sole proprietorship form of business or you want to open one, I gave some tips in which you can actually apply this into your business, and I also gave some reasons why some people should not engage in a sole proprietorship business, but I gave that reason with a solution. All right, so if you actually are experiencing any of what I said, there is a solution. And what is the solution? The solution is just for you to change. Okay, if you want to know more about these tips I'm talking about, more about these reasons I'm talking about, you're going to check at the description box below, or you are going to check at the comment section below, where I will put the link to the videos I am talking about. Now in today's video, we are going to be looking at what the advantages of a sole proprietorship business. Of course, in everything we have the advantages and the disadvantages. Now it all depends on you. If you look at it in a way that you see that no, the advantages are more than the disadvantages, you can then get engaged into it. But if you feel that the disadvantages are more than the advantages, all left to you. So in this video, we are going to be looking at the advantages of a sole proprietorship form of business. Okay, but before I start, I want to first of all thank all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for always coming back to watch my videos. And for those that are watching me for the very first time, this is Ako Yvette, and this channel, it's all about educational stuffs. All right, so in today's video, we are going to be looking at the advantages of a sole proprietorship form of business. Okay, guys, so I am going to be giving 4 advantages of a sole proprietorship form of business. So I will be talking about freedom and flexibility. I'm going to be talking about simplicity. I'm going to be talking about how it's affordable, and I'm going to be talking about how it is very difficult for you to sell this form of business. Okay guys, so talking about freedom and flexibility. Now, when you own a sole proprietorship form of business, remember that with a sole proprietorship form of business, it is a one-man business. It is a business that you alone control. You alone knows how you run your things. When there is profit, you alone enjoy it. When there are losses, you alone suffer it. All right, so with a sole proprietorship form of business, like I said, if you want to know more about this, understand more about a sole proprietorship form of business, you will get into the description box below and tap and click on that link where I will paste it, so that you can understand more about this business. Now, you alone having a business, you alone owning a business, deciding on what to do, deciding on what to sell, deciding, that's where we talk about freedom and flexibility. Okay, so when I talk of the advantages being freedom and flexibility, you are free to do whatever you want to do with your business. Imagine you owning a boutique. Okay, you alone controlling a boutique that is a sole proprietorship form of business. You see that you get to decide what time you go to work, you get to decide what time you close, you get to decide what you sell, you get to decide whatever you want to do with your business. Like, there is so much freedom in sole proprietorship form of business. There is nobody to control you. No one will get up in the morning and call, oh, why haven't you come to work today, or I'm going to sanction you, or I'm going to take away your salary, or I will not pay you. Nobody would ever do that to you. So there's so much freedom and flexibility when it comes to a sole proprietorship form of business. Nobody controls you. You do whatever you want to do. Like for mothers that have kids, and for instance, you own your boutique, and then your kid is in school, and let's say by 2 p.m. you decide to just lock up the shop, rush to the child school and get your kid. All right, nobody will come and ask, oh, why are you locking up your shop? Oh, I'm going to cut your salary, or I want to pay you for this month, and so on. Nobody will ever do that to you. You get to decide what to do. You get to pick up your kid at school at any time you want. You can rush home, you can prepare food for your family before coming back. You go to, like, there is so much freedom and flexibility when you own your own business. Okay, there's so much freedom and flexibility. You get to do whatever you want without the control of anybody. Okay, so that's just it about freedom and flexibility. So you get to do whatever you want. You're free to do whatever you want. You're free to go to work at whatever time you want. Now when we talk about simplicity, it is very very simple to operate this form of business. All right, it is very very simple to operate this form. Anybody can actually own his or her own business. Anybody can actually have operate under the sole proprietorship form of business, because it is very very simple. All right, you can just have, somebody can just decide that, okay, I'm going to just open a small restaurant. Okay, maybe I have 50,000 francs. I'll just rush to the market, get plates, spoons, this and that, and just look for a location where I know that people eat the type of food I want to prepare are there. I'll just get there, look for a house there. If I can have a house there, or can just have a place there, I can just start a restaurant. Like, it's just so simple. Somebody can just say, okay, I'm going to just get this 10,000 francs or 5,000 francs, rush to the market and just get maybe granite and start making it and placing it at this particular point where I'll sit and be selling. It's just so simple. It's just so simple to operate. All right, to run a sole proprietorship form of business. Anybody can actually own it. Anybody can actually own a sole proprietorship form of business. Like, I can say that having this YouTube channel to me is a sole proprietorship form of business. It's my business. Okay, because I alone, I decide what to do with my channel. Okay, I decide which kind of videos I want to start creating, or which kind of content I want to start creating, which kind of videos I want to send out. Maybe today I want to talk about balance sheet, maybe tomorrow I want to talk about partnership, tomorrow, the next day I want to talk about trading and trading profit and loss account. Like, I get to decide. It's just so I get to decide on what to do. So it's just so simple. There's no complication in it. All right, it's just so simple. There is nothing like, oh, I want to consult. That takes me to freedom and flexibility. But now I want to show you how simple it is, because when you want to do something, then you consult somebody else, you have to wait. Okay, you have to wait for that person to give his or her own consent, because the two of you run things. You have to wait for that person to give his or her consent before you move on. But you can see that it's for me, having my own YouTube channel alone, there is that freedom and flexibility, and it's just so simple for me. It's just so simple for me, because I can just decide to just upload my video at any time without asking anybody's opinion. All right, it's not complicated. All right, that's how a sole proprietorship form of business is. All right, so it's not that complicated to run a sole proprietorship form of business. And the next point is, it's affordable. With a sole proprietorship form of business, you can actually start up a sole proprietorship form of business with 5,000 francs. Imagining somebody I can just have 5,000 francs, and I decide to maybe start buying credit, just get a SIM card, look for somewhere and start buying credit and selling. All right, or just start buying granules and selling, or start making puff and selling, or just start. It's just so simple. It all depends on the type of business you want to engage in. That now tells you about the amount of capital you want. But just know that even with 5,000 francs, you can just start a sole proprietorship form of business. If I decide that I have 5,000, I rush to the market. Now I get granite for 2.5, 1/4 granite for 2.5, and then I rush maybe to a bakery. I bake it. I come sit in a particular place. You see that with that kind of money, I can just open my own small business. So it's just so affordable. It's just affordable, but it all depends on the type of business you want to engage into. Now, the last point here is, it's very very difficult for you to sell a sole proprietorship form of business. Why? Because it's your own business. You just feel like you have control over it. You just feel like, oh, you just have this, you just enjoy your business. You just have this freedom. It's just so simple. You just enjoy it so much that you don't even want to sell it. You don't even want to sell it and start being under somebody else. So that is just it about a sole proprietorship form of business. When you own it, you just feel you have this control over it. You have this control over it that you don't even want to sell this kind of business, because when the profit comes, you enjoy it alone. you enjoy it alone. So you especially when the business is moving well, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to sell such a business. So those are the advantages of a sole proprietorship form of business. So I talk about freedom and flexibility. I talk about simplicity. It's simple to operate it. I talk about it's affordable. It's very affordable. You can have 10,000 francs, 20,000 francs, 5,000 francs, and you have a sole proprietorship. Or you get your own sole proprietorship form of business. But now I said it all depends on the kind of business you want to engage into. All right, and the last point I talk about, it's very hard to sell. All right, unlike a partnership where maybe you start having conflicts with the other partner, you start having problem with the other partner, is so complicated, and you just feel like, oh gosh, I can't do this, and the two of you just decide to just sell it out. But with a sole proprietorship form of business, that feeling of having your own business, that feeling of enjoying the profits alone is just so sweet that it's going to be difficult for you to want to sell this business. So that is just it, guys, about a sole proprietorship form of business. Those are the advantages of a sole proprietorship form of business. So if you have actually followed my previous video and you have actually seen reasons why you should or should not get into a sole proprietorship form of business, and you are now ready to get into it, and you study those 3 tips, and you're now very ready to get into it, I want to let you know that these are the advantages, these are the things you're going to enjoy when you actually engage into this sole proprietorship form of business. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching my videos. For those that haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and please state a comment at the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button, and state something at the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and please do have a blessed day.